Namaskar, this is Sarita Kulkarni here. I'm going to talk about a very important topic on astrology, which is often asked in every now and then or every video actually. So, this is the video, short description about ascendant sign and moon sign. Now, what you need to understand is whenever you open your chart and you see a first house, a first box, square box, there is a numeric letter is written or there is a number written over there. You need to take down that number. You need to understand that there is a fixed order of zodiac sign, that is from 1 to 12. Like number 1 would be Aries sign, that is Hamesh Rashi. Second would be the Taurus sign, that would be the Vrishab Rashi. Third would be the Gemini sign, and that would be the Mithun Rashi. Likewise, you need to come till the end, that is Meen Rashi, that is Pisces sign, and they have the fixed order. So whenever you see the gochar or transits for all 12 ascendants or 12 zodiac signs, then what to consider, which rashi to consider. Every time when I put the video, you people ask me about this, so I'm again putting this a clarification video for all of you. Now, just note down the what number is written in your first box, that is first house in your horoscope, Lagna Kundali. We are talking about the ascendant chart. Now, that is your ascendant sign, which is written in the first box. That it could be 1, it could be 4, it could be 7, it could be anything. Just write it down. Now, second step is to understand or to see uh, where your MO, that is, or MOON, that is moon, is written. So you need to note down that zodiac sign also where the moon is written. It could be again 3, 4, 5, any number. Just write it down. Now, again, one more thing is very important, that is where the sun is written in the chart, which box or which triangle shape it is written. So, sun could be in again 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, any sign, any zodiac sign. Just note it down. Now, you have three focal points, that is ascendant sign, moon sign, and sun sign. Now, let's understand the difference about it. Ascendant sign, okay, before that, we all know this fancy word, or this every now and then we happen to hear this number, that hear this particular say, that is mind, body, and soul. Now, mind, body, and soul, it is used in regards of your body or yoga especially. So in astrology, mind, body, and soul is directly connected to your ascendant sign, moon sign, and your sun sign. Now, when you notice all these three numerics, which are the zodiac numbers, you need to write down the zodiac signs also. So, zodiac, as I said earlier, zodiac sign chronological order is fixed. You just need to write it down. Now, after noting it down, you have, whenever you listen to any video, any transit video of any astrologer, what you need to do is you need to understand, or you need to note down all the points for the ascendant sign, then that rashi, then the moon sign, that particular rashi, and the sun sign, and then compose it collectively, what the whole all points are saying about you. You need to analyze that and take out the conclusion from all that three zodiac signs. That's going to give you a composite result of any transit. It could be any planetary transit. Now, what is the importance of ascendant sign? Ascendant sign is a body. So whenever any gochar or any transit happens, how that planet is going to affect you on body level, on the existence level. It could be like, it can make you sick, it can make you feel good, it can make you energetic, it can make you depressed. Any sort of events can happen. Now, coming down to the second point, that is moon sign, wherever the moon is written. So, moon is mind, moon is your sensitivity level, moon is your emotional quotient. So, any transit of any planetary transit affecting your moon is directly affecting your mind. So it can change your mood, it can make you depressed, it can make you sick, or it can make you good or again energetic to do things. It can make your willpower go high. Or in short, your mood will be up. So that is decided by the Chandra Gochar, we call it as a moon transit. Now the next third point is sun transit or the sun sign. So wherever the sun is written in any sign in your chart, that is called as the sun zodiac sign or sun sign. So and when you take it as when you consider any planetary transit, how that planetary transit is going to affect you on the soul level. Sun is also the karaka or the significator of your existence, of your identity. So identity comes from the career what you're making. So career moves or how your career will be, that is also decided by sun transit. So collectively, just take down all the points for your ascendant sign, for your moon sign, and for your sun sign, and then note it down and try to analyze what exactly the astrologer is trying to say, and how it is fitting in your situation, how it can pan out. So just try to understand that, and if you have any doubts or you want to ask any questions, you can put it in the comment section, and I will take up those questions in another video. I hope this can give you much clarity about these three focal points of your chart. Thank you for listening me patiently. I'll see you soon in next video. Thank you.